returning back to the kidney cooling and rewarming moonshackle. Um, what is your metric for like you freeze a whole kidney, you rewarm it back up? How do you tell whether this kidney is good?
That's a great question. And this is something that actually I didn't appreciate until we started working on it, which is that there's this whole literature and like an entire field of basically organ evaluation in isolation outside of a body. So these are so-called like normothermic machine perfusion. So this is for the electronics people. This is basically like a test bench for your organ. You can hook up basically fluidic circuits into, if you imagine like a kidney has like basically like one inlet and two outlets. It's got its arterial inlet and it's got a ureter and a venous outlet. I can basically press certain fluids into the arterial inlet and then measure the fluids that are coming out of both the ureter and of the venous effluent side. This allows you to measure things like what is the uptake of glucose in the organ. You can measure things like what is the lactate concentration in the stuff that is coming out of the venous side. So there's a whole host of these like biomarkers that have actually been established by the transplant community. I think that one sort of like marker of like good cryopreservation work, as you guys are looking through the literature, is actually how well do they sort of reproduce the metrics that have been like established and like known to work as predictors of like transplant outcomes, of which there's like a whole literature on this.
How like are these metrics for kidney damage established by the transplant community? Are they like fully dialed in? This is like as good as it gets, or there's still like room to improve there?
I would argue that there's still room to improve. I mean, it's still like an active area of research, improving the correlation of these like NMP assays to transplant outcomes. I think it's not like it is. I think it's established that it is possible to correlate these things. I think that no one would claim that we were like done with like how to like draw the best conclusion.